Hello everyone, I am Sukrop. I'm going to present our second project. It's called DepVault. It's kind of storage platform for storing environment variables and secret files. Also, it can scan project dependencies like package, third-party libraries. It also can scan vulnerabilities on those third-party packages. It also can scan license issues. And it also scans the Git commit history, whether there is like secret environment storage leakage or something like issue. So basically, it works. So you need to either connect your GitHub repository or manually upload a dependency file such as package.json or requirement.txt for files. Then it scans package like whether there is a new version or not, whether there is a vulnerability or something like issue or license conflicts. Also, it scans like history as well, whether there is a leakage on secrets. Then everything stored on the backend as an encrypted form. It uses the industry standard AES 256 algorithm for encryption and decryption. There is not any like a plain text format storing. So everything stored in a format of encrypted form. Then you can share those environment variables or secret files using one-time generated links, or you can also you can inject your environment variable or secret files in your GitHub CI/CD pipeline. So this is our landing page. Those supported ecosystems currently, config formats and secret files we are supporting. So let's start. You can log in either using your email password or you can use your GitHub account to log in. Here you can create a new account. So let's. I'm going to log in with my GitHub account. So this is a main dashboard, and I added like 4 projects, and there are more than 600 dependencies already scanned. It found 82 vulnerabilities, and I stored 20 environment variables. So those recent projects I created, so we can here like check like the progress is useful for new users. And here list of projects, so we can create here like new project like here, like specific project and description and repository URL. Let's go to the existing project. For example, let's say this project is a legacy project, and there are a lot of issues on the package manager, like on dependency. For example, for this package.json file, there are like 83 outdated package version and 7 vulnerabilities found. Like, for example, this was it's a critical vulnerability. You can see what is this about this one, like by clicking to the vulnerability title. Also, you can open the library website, for example, like this. So yeah, there is a pagination of everything, and so you can also see other project. For example, this project DepVault is open source. This projects repository, this one. And I scanned there are 4 package files actually, like backend package.json, frontend, root folders package.json, and the shared library package.json. For example, there is one issue is already found. This issue, like Elisa, has a stringer format redo, so it suggests me to update to this latest version to fix a vulnerable issue. It also displays the license of those packages. And we can also so here we can create for example, we can create like a GitHub token. For example, I created a GitHub token for my project like this, and we can use this GitHub token and inject in our CI/CD pipeline. We can generate a new token, for example, like this new token, and select which environment, and we can use like it uses those environment variables expiration date. Let's say like 30 days, and with optional set of which IP addresses we can allow to use this token. So this is a one-time token, so you need to copy this token and store somewhere, because after this you cannot able to see. So we can see copy. Also we can see the integration code, like we can just copy paste this integration code and paste in our GitHub CI file, CI/CD file, and it fetches those environment variables and uses in your project. So the idea behind is, so you don't need to like store environment variables in your, like for example in your messenger, in your Slack and so on, something like. You can just basically store your environment variables in website and just inject in your GitHub Action, or you can also share like this. So yeah, this is environment variables we are using.
Hello, my name is Rajo Rasuvarmanadampalli, and this is DepVault. My teammate has already showed you the dashboard, creating a project, dependency scanning, and CI token. I'm going to show you how to use the environment vault, where you store your actual secrets, plus how to share them, invite teammates, and check your activity log, and so on. For the sake of this demonstration, I've made a demo project, and all of the files that I'll be using will be dummy files that don't mean anything. So I go to the vault in my project, and it's divided into two: variables and secret files. And I've already made a production group. Let me import a .env file, and here's how it looks. And I import it in, and it contains a bunch of secrets, and they're immediately automatically parsed into parsed and hidden individually, and the values are masked by default. Nothing is stored in plain text. Even if someone got access to the database, the secrets are still encrypted. Now let's check out secret files. This is where I'll upload a JSON of, let's call it a Google Cloud service account JSON. This is also, again, just a dummy one. Let's choose our production group that we've created for this example. And here you go. This is the service account.json. Just like the variables, these are encrypted at rest. I can also download them later if I want for local development. Now, let me introduce you guys to the one-time link and bundling system. So if I want to share these codes, I can select, or if I want to share an individual secret, I could go to, let's say, JWT secret. I hit share, and I choose I want to share for 1 hour, generate link. Wait, excuse me. And a 1 hour one-time link for 1 hour has been created, and it will self-destruct if you open it. So let's say I'm the person, I'm sending it to myself. I open it, I can access the secret, download it as a .env or any other of these formats, and the second I close it, the link is destroyed and it says the link unavailable. So that is how these one-time links work. And also I can download in a bundle. These are all of the variables, and I can choose. Let's say I only choose the one starting with AWS and bundle them and download them in a .env. That is also possible because these are atomically stored as individual secrets. And no project is complete without collaboration. So you can invite members using their email ID, and you can set their role as a viewer, so they are only allowed to view the state of the project, or you can make them an editor, and that is for active contributors and such kinds of people. And you invite them, they accept the invite, and they're allowed to access this as well. And finally, the activity log. This is where you can see all of the history that I've demonstrated right now. This is where I shared a link. You can see that I've imported 2 files, and this was the interaction before. And everything is logged here: views, changes, downloads, and you can exactly see which person part of the project also. Here it says my name because I'm the sole person of the demo project right here. But if other people interacted, you'd be seeing their name. And that's DepVault. It's secure, simple, and built for teams. Thank you for watching.